My origin story begins on the East Coast. I grew up my whole life in New York State. About an hour and a half north of New York City lays Poughkeepsie, New York, basically considered the divide to upstate New York. My first instrument of choice was the trumpet in 4th grade. I played it for about 2 years until I switched to the euphonium because I wanted to try something different, although I had no idea what the euphonium even was. I continued to play throughout middle school and fell in love with performing. In 8th grade, I learned trombone in order to play in the school's jazz bands. By my sophomore year in high school, I was in the top jazz ensemble, competing in national jazz competitions at the Berklee School of Music in Boston. Senior year, I played a Latin jazz feature piece and won top soloist award in the entire festival. The feeling of performing and making music with my friends just got better and better, and I knew there had to be more. My older brother was the one who introduced me to drum corps. His primary instrument was bass clarinet, but he had the drive to learn a brass instrument so he could be a member of some big marching band then called drum corps. He showed me 2013 in Santa Clara Vanguard Les Mis, and I was shocked at how absolutely amazing it was. I helped him learn baritone, and even was a section leader in high school. In 2015, he marched Jersey Surf. Going to see him in Allentown and seeing DCI finals that year was the coolest thing, and I was blown away from the amount of talent that took place at Lucas Oil that night. I knew I wanted to be a part of something of that level. The next year, I auditioned for 7th Regiment, an open class corps out of Connecticut. He also auditioned for the Madison Scouts that year, and we both marched 2016 together, meeting up at finals in Indy for the first time over the summer. My time at 7th Regiment gave me my first drum corps experience, which wasn't exactly the best, but wasn't terrible either. However, it was enough to make me not want to march again. Leaving the field at prelims in 2016, after our last show ever, I knew that if I ever wanted to march again, I want to be in a group that people actually wanted to see, that they wouldn't go up and get something to eat or use the restroom while I was performing, as my final show ever was practically an empty stadium. I wanted to be in a group where people waited in lines at their merch tents to rep the corps and who dreamed of playing in the horn line just as I did. I wanted to play alongside people who were better than me, who would challenge me as a musician and a performer to make me better. It started a fire in me that I kept burning for another year as I took the summer of 2017 off to graduate high school and travel with family. When it came down to decide where I wanted to go to college, I knew I wanted to get out of New York State. I didn't exactly know where, but I just knew I wanted to experience life in a different place than the past 18 years. I took a massive college visit trip with my dad to California and knew that is where I wanted to be. I found a home in San Diego, and I'm constantly amazed at how beautiful California is. I enrolled in San Diego State University, and I joined the Marching Aztecs and realized how much I actually missed marching. I then had the realization that I was now in California and my dream corps is literally in the same state that I was. I chose to audition there just for the experience, not thinking I would actually get a call back. Luckily, there were some amazing Vanguard people in San Diego that were able to help me learn the technique, fill me in on the Vanguard way, and provide me with friendships that gave me the confidence to go back to callbacks. At the camp, they gave us part of the 2013 show Les Mis to play as a brass line, and I had goosebumps the entire time. Hearing the show that inspired me to march Vanguard, now coming out of my bell alongside dozens of other fantastic musicians, made me want to do anything and everything I could to be a part of the 2018 Vanguard horn line. I could not have asked for a better experience with the Santa Clara Vanguard in 2018. I made some of my best friends as a result of marching that year. I knew I loved performing, but this was unlike anything else. The rush from seeing so many people in the stands cheering for us before even playing a note was absolutely insane. It made everything so worth it. I felt like I finally made it, seeing the DCI finals banner at Lucas Oil Stadium above the field. My older brother also came back that year to march Scouts for his age out, and I was able to see him at several regionals throughout the summer. Getting to cheer him on in the lot as we got off the buses was something I will never forget. I joined the Vanguard for the classy, traditional professionalism that they've always radiated. Winning DCI and the whole brass thing was cool and all, but I honestly would have taken 13th place if that means I could have been alongside with the same people that I spent my summer with. The Vanguard brass is unlike anything else. I'm so proud to have been a part of that horn line and will forever cherish my time with Vanguard. Wanting to come back and march my age out was not a difficult decision at all. I wanted nothing more than to be back with my Vanguard family, creating music and making memories that will last a lifetime. Drum Corps has not only given me incredible friendships and one-of-a-kind performance experiences, but also the confidence and the strength to be the best individual person I can be. It has shown me how much hard work can pay off, how the amount of dedication to perfectionism and small details can really make a difference, and the power of overcoming failures and difficult times only makes you stronger. As a result of Drum Corps, I've also met my amazing boyfriend, who became great friends with my brother at Scouts in 2018. Having someone in my life who just gets Drum Corps, is passionate about performing, and has the responsibility and the independence of a marching member, and who's also so incredibly talented at trumpet, is something I would have never found without Drum Corps. I am now going into my senior year at San Diego State University as a music, entrepreneurship, and business major, with the aspirations to work in the music industry with event and production management. Go Aztecs! I will also be continuing to pursue my passion for performance through marching my age out, despite what other obstacles life decides to throw my way. No matter where I wind up in life, no matter what coast I'm on, I know I will always carry with me the lessons that I've learned, the memories that I've created, and the people I've met and grown to love with me forever. All thanks to Drum Corps. Thanks for listening to my story.